I've been racing down Baja for many years now, and I've won every single Baja race besides the Baja 1000. And it seems like every year I put the most effort into that one race, the Baja 1000, because it's the biggest race of the year. It's our Indy 500. You win that one, you don't win the championship, you don't even care, you won the Baja 1000.
And teaming up with Bryce, you know, he's won 2 out of the 3 races in Mexico this year. We'll be racing his truck, and his guys have prepped a great truck. Bryce has a great head on his shoulders.
Coming off a huge wreck at Andy's last race at the Baja 400, it's tough when you come off one of those crashes. I've been there many, many times, and it takes you a while to be able to get back in the truck and get it out of your head.
I don't know how you rebound, because it's never really happened to me in Baja before, and I don't make those kinds of mistakes. Really scary crash. It was high speed, it was over a blind bank, and we didn't know what was on the other side. But I think what's interesting about racing drivers is you kind of have a gift of easily forgetting, and you kind of strap the helmet on and get back in the truck, and it's back to business as usual. You learn from those and you come back stronger. Hopefully we can keep a clean run and pray to the Baja gods that they let us through this time unscathed.
We're almost at the start of the Baja 1000 here. We're about 2 days away, and Bryce and I have really been down here putting in the work. He's a machine. He likes to pre-run, pre-run, pre-run. I'd say in this 600-mile section, I probably have well over 3,000 waypoints, and that's just the stuff that we've marked. And then I'll still try and call every corner as well. So it's just information as much as we can get out there. It's all helpful.
We're gonna do a full pull today, so the start all the way to 635. Make sure all of our notes are really good at race speed, and then we're done. We're gonna relax and get ready for the race. It's go time.
There's just so much unknown about what's going to happen and what will happen, and if you start thinking about it too much, it starts causing some anxiety, and you start getting a little bit scared because it's pretty gnarly.
You have those nerves, man. It's the Baja 1000. It's point to point. You see all the big teams down here. It's starting to ramp up. It's starting to become more real, but that's what keeps us coming back. That's what drives me to work harder, stay up later, drive myself to not sleep, but we'll be ready race day.
Attitude is a lot. How the driver's feeling really affects the day, and I would say after this pre-run so far, it's just confident. He's really confident. Our notes are really good. We've been clicking really well, and he's just bad fast through some of these sections.
Starting first is huge for me. I love starting first. Some people don't like it. It adds a lot of pressure, but for me, I love being out of the dust. I love setting the pace. This is the one you want to win. It's a point to point. This is the big one, the big daddy of them all, and we'll see you guys in La Paz.
it comes to the biggest race that's eluded me the last couple of years, it just fuels the fire to want to be the best and want to win. It's at the point now, once you've had some success and you've kind of climbed that ladder, once you've tasted it and you know what it's like, you can't settle for anything besides that.
The length of the race really determines the mindsets. So for us, I mean, this is a 1,200-mile race. We're going to be racing for probably around 12 hours and only be at the halfway point. So to keep your mind in the mindset that it's not just a sprint, we got to keep this equipment good for the whole duration, you know, almost 24 hours. That really affects the way you're preparing and how hard you push. So it's not going to be the, hey, let's try and shave 5 seconds here. It's, hey, let's make sure every panel is still on the truck, everything's perfect shape so we can get handed off and let Andy do his thing.
We are at VIZCANO, race mile 633 at the 2021 Baja 1000. We got Bryce Menzies bringing the truck in here pretty soon. He just passed race mile 605. He's first on the road. Everything's going to plan, and yeah, we're just going to see if we can keep executing on our side and get the truck to the finish line in one piece. So the nerves are going and the jitters are going, but I feel like if you're not nervous, there's something probably really wrong with you. So I feel good, I feel confident in my section, and we're going to go put it to him. Not just because the cameras are here, this was open before you got here.
We'll see this off. All right.
Brand new. Tried to be smart. Fastest I think I ever went was 1:14. Thank you.
They're 18 miles behind his last report we heard.
Holy shit. Because no one, after I left Bay of LA, Rob was only 2 minutes behind me. Good run. Easy.
He's a machine right now. That was like, I need to give that guy a hug too, because that was some of the best driving. You guys be safe. I mean, 630 miles, no issues. We had one stick flat, but I mean, not a single mistake for 12 hours. So that guy rules.
Super smooth, easy. Coming in first, it felt really good. I tried to just keep the truck as solid as I could. The thing felt perfect the whole day. So looking forward to keep on cruising, and hopefully the Baja gods are with us and we'll get this thing to finish. said?
What's wrong with the filters?
The engine pitch. It's been sounding like that all day.
It's been sounding like that all day.
From when I started it this morning, me and Warren both said it sounded different from when I started it before I left the line. It sounded like that from race mile 0.
This is Johnny. Do you have a main tool bag on the truck with big tools in it? We had an alternator come loose and we need to get it tightened back on correctly in order for the belt to stay on. Where would be the main tool bag in the truck? I'm hunting for it as we speak, but a little bag is
Just FYI, the engine has not stopped smoking into the cab since we've come to a stop here. There's just a lot of smoke still coming out of it into the cab.
Hey boss, motors hurt really bad. It's blowing smoke off the one cylinder, hardly is running. Yeah, I don't think we can keep going.
If it was easy, we would all do it, but on to the next one. 2022 Baja 1000. See you guys there.